Recent shark sighting. They saw sharks, so not since Sunday?
Surf 2 to 4 feet, Aiden. It's like a washing machine.
No, really? No, I need to know. Did you get eaten by a shark? Come here. Owen, come here. I need to see where the rip is. And we have to get out of the water. Sharks. That was the most horrific end to the beach day I've ever seen.
You can't say it on YouTube because you'll get in trouble.
We're on our way to breakfast at Grumpy's.
And I'm videoing my mom, and it looks weird because it's this.
Hilarious.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's everyone gonna have?
I can smell syrup.
French toast.
French toast. Really? 3 French toasts?
Really good.
I don't know.
Oh. Wow.
I don't know.
So yesterday morning I went to the track with Daddy. Today I didn't go, but he was so good and he went. I was up at like 5:30 this morning.
And I'm videoing.
At the crack. Anyway, we decided that this morning we weren't gonna go to the beach bright and early. We're just gonna see what happens with today, right?
Yeah, because.
Anyone have any big plans for today? Besides Grumpy's?
Go-kart.
Go-karts.
Really?
Andrew, you can't do the go-kart.
I can go with Daddy.
Perhaps the go-karts. We'll see. Look at this for breakfast.
Here looks.
Oh, look at Aiden's. Aiden wins.
That looks good.
Aiden, that
You
looks
got like frosting
amazing.
and everything. Use your knife. You need to cut
You
it.
want some jelly? You want some cheese?
What did you guys get down there? Stop it.
Breakfast burrito and French toast.
Para. These guys are nuts. We had a very rainy day on Cape Cod.
We went golf twice.
They went mini golfing.
I could pay you.
Cinderella's coach. You have to pay me
Good
50.
Andrew.
What? What?
A lot of us took naps.
No.
Mommy did some work.
No.
Yeah.
Why is there a pop?
Andrew naps. Aiden naps. Daddy naps.
I napped.
Everybody did some
I did
napping.
not.
And now they're monopolying. Do you guys know how to monopoly?
50 to Owens.
What's winning? Who's winning here?
I don't know. It's kind of close.
It's kind of crazy.
Daddy.
I'm just watching.
Give me any of his $500. Give me $50. $50. $50.
I'm eating a pop shit while I'm watching.
$50.
Okay. Good luck, gang. Good luck. Good luck.
Is that 50, Emily?
Good luck, Gucci gang.
Better count it.
That's not $50. I give you $20.
Good morning. We are at Nauset. It's 9:21 a.m. and we are just pulling up. It looks windy today. Yeah? Little windy?
Come on, Georgia.
We invented the car.
Ooh, what is she writing? Recent shark sighting. They saw sharks, so not since Sunday?
Surf 2 to 4 feet, Aiden.
Riptides today, guys. The lady just warned us. Scary, right? Can't go in the water if there's bad riptides. Ain't happening. They said they're changing the flags to red.
Look at my height.
Not good.
They are.
Ooh, so much stuff. Red flag is up. Setting up shop, and there's hardly anyone here, and there's seals right there. Do I see him? The seal? I see him. You see the seal, buddy? Be careful, okay? It's rough today. Not really, buddy. You gotta get it on. No, it isn't.
Broken shell.
The waves are huge today.
There's a seal back there. Seal. Behind the big wave.
Yeah? Careful, bud. Might be too rough, buddy. He thinks he's going to go boogie boarding. I'm scared. And we have to get out of the water. Sharks. Darn it. Sharks. Beach is closed for 1 hour for sharks already.
That means we have to go.
No, it just means no swimming for 1 hour. So that didn't last long. Rough seas today, man. Already closed for an hour because of a shark, and the kids think the action is down this way, so we're going on a little walk. They think people are crowding down here, so we're gonna go check it out. Hard at work, look at this.
Yeah.
There's seals out there, right in those waves. Super shallow. It is so rough out there today, right? It's crazy. There's a crazy pull. It's so strong. Whoa! These waves are giant.
I can't even stay up. Just barely stay up.
Yeah. Again, Aiden, do it again. Look. Again. You want to hold it, Aiden?
Oh, come on, yeah, get this one, Aiden.
Looking at you.
Was that one bad? I tried not to. Ow, it's starting to hurt.
Aiden, so good. Aiden caught some good ones. Watch out, buddy. It's windy. Insanity, Liam.
Like a washing machine. Are you saying this is like Bryan Adams? A rock band that went over the hill?
No, I said if this was a rock band, it'd be Motley Crue.
Uh-oh.
Everybody out of the water again. Second time today. Lifeguards getting everybody out. What the heck? No, really? No, I need to know. Did you get eaten by a shark? Come here. Owen, come here. I need to see where the rip is. Wait, in the back or in the side? Oh my God. No, no, no. Aiden, no. Come here, come here. Aiden. No, it's a cape, yeah. What the heck? What did it rip on? The board? That's so weird. Come here.
Oh, and how did it happen? Oh, and how did that happen?
That's so weird. Let me see. Thanks. You were the best boogie boarder on the beach. Andrew, how do you know how to do it? You're amazing. How do you know how? You just a natural?
Yes.
It's amazing. Look how big those waves are. They're huge. That was the most horrific end to the beach day I've ever seen.
You can't say it on YouTube because you'll get in trouble.
Well, we can say what happened, what we saw right in front of our own eyes.
No, you can't.
So,
What happened, Andrew? That poor guy.
I don't know.
So
I don't know what he was doing.
I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
He like dived in shallow water, and you can't go into detail really. And then I looked away for a minute, and then I didn't. So, and then I ran. Like,
You'll get in trouble if you go into detail.
Well, he was floating in the water for a while, right? And so Mommy and Daddy screamed to the lifeguards, call 911. Someone's messed up.
that was just you.
I screamed I was so freaked out, and I still am. Oh, here's what happened. It was about 4 o'clock. It is about 5 o'clock now. This was all like about an hour ago. And the tide was coming in, super high tide. Kids were having fun. Everybody's having fun. Everybody was doing the same thing. Everybody was like diving into the high tide on these gigantic waves. How big were the waves?
Pretty good. 2 to 4 feet.
2 to 4 feet swell. Super giant. And it was like, clearly it's shallow there if you don't hit it right. Anyway, this guy dove in and he just didn't get up. So Kath goes, is that guy all right? And I said, no, he's not all right. Because like we were laughing at everybody, like doing their moves, like having a grand old time. Everybody was just enjoying the amazing waves, right? And then it ended so bad. So I ran screaming to the lifeguards, call 911. And in like 5 seconds, there was a swarm of people dragging this guy out of the water because his face was down in the water. Like, I don't know for how long, maybe 30 seconds?
No.
People dragged him out pretty quickly.
Like 2 seconds.
It wasn't 2 seconds, it was longer. I just thought he was gonna get up. Like, I was looking at him and I was like, is he okay? Like, and no, he was not okay at all. So people dragged him out of the water, but it took, I mean, the lifeguards were really quick they were running. I said, call 911, 911.
You were like 911.
And our beach chairs were literally right there. Like, it was right where we were sitting that this happened.
And then they had to take some of our towels.
Yeah, they took some of our towels, but it's okay, buddy, right?
Because they're like $5.
So, anyway, he was conscious. He was awake, but he wasn't moving, and my sister said that his arm looked really bad. And I heard him say, I don't know if he was talking, but I heard something about ears ringing, and either he smashed his neck when he dove in, or like the waves pummeled him and he broke stuff. I don't know, but the ambulance came. They dragged him up to the top of the beach, and fingers crossed, we are gonna pray like mad. I wish I could reach out to him and figure out who the heck he is. He was with his sister, and we would just continue to pray that this poor guy is okay from that terrible beach accident that we saw. And it's like an amazing, crazy ass life lesson, because I was saying to Aiden, you could break your neck. You need to be super careful at the beach. Like, when those waves are pummeling over you and you're jumping in, having fun, it can change in a freaking split second. So it was like crazy. I can buckle you. So like, I am like, my heart is still going, like the adrenaline rush, and everyone was like blowing whistles, and everyone said, get out of the water, and everyone else thought it was a shark, because that's what usually happens at this beach. There's shark sightings every day, but this guy was no bueno. It was so awful. It was so awful to see. Saw the whole thing. Saw him run, saw him dive, and then just saw him not get up. Prayers, man. We're just discussing the poor guy's little incident, and Chris was saying that he looks, what was your take on the whole situation?
Well, he was limp and he was in the water face down, which is why we were running to get the lifeguards so quick. And then when they took him out, I thought he was still looking like he was awake.
Yeah, he was conscious.
But he wasn't moving anything, and he was very limp.
Continue on Main Street for a half mile.
Like, he wasn't waving his arms around or anything.
Yeah, he wasn't moving anything, right?
Yeah. So I think, you know, he must have hit his head, hit his neck, or something, to the point where he had some kind of spinal injury. And then, like I said, when that happens, you treat it like it's a spinal injury, because you don't know.
So scary. So scary. So we're trying to like decompress and calm down, but we did have a really good beach day before all that went down. It's just, we were just talking, it's a huge lesson when you see these huge waves and you think it's deep and you can dive in. It's so shallow there. Like you think you're diving down into the wave and you're gonna be fine, but it was so shallow, and that's why he ran into trouble. So anyway, we're gonna think about dinner, we're gonna get showered, and we're gonna go to bed. Is everybody okay back there? Aiden said he saw his poor sister in the parking lot. She didn't get in the ambulance with him.
Not Aiden's sister, the guy's sister.
Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Sorry. The injured dude's sister. And she was all upset, of course. But I felt like no one helped her. Why didn't we help her?
She was swearing at everybody, so she didn't
I know, because she thought that like she was angry and scared. I would be too.
That's why I'm holding on to two things right now.
Anyway, I just feel like maybe we should have helped her better. But it was such a chaotic moment. Like I felt like it was just totally nuts.
Would have swore at us.
But we were very grateful that we were there and it happened right in front of us, because if it happened first of all 1 hour later, the lifeguards would have been gone home.
Right.
And that would have been a nightmare. And if it had happened not right in front of us, we wouldn't have. I know, but we wouldn't have seen him like floating on top of the water, crashing on top of them.
If it wasn't a family who was watching their own kids closely in the water, he might have sat there for a lot longer before anyone noticed.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great white shark.
So he was lucky that we were there, and we noticed that there was a huge problem right away. So there is that. Anyway.